So we have the AAA high single wicket scores for 70 May 3026 run rate baseball with Buffalo 6-5 early Jackson 15-6 short. Indianapolis 14-5 Iowa. Sterling for 7-2 Worcester. Intense Norfolk 8-5 Durham. Rochester 5-3 over Syracuse. Columbus 3-1 Memphis blows on about 13-1. Round Rock 7-4 over Selleck. OC 9-1 Orchard. Falls St. Paul 7-2. Nashville 8-3 El Paso 13-0 Las Vegas 6-3 Tacoma. And Reno 6-1 Sacramento. Then in the top of the seventh. Double A baseball. Chesterfield 3-0. It's 2 for second. Virginia, 1 in the fifth. Virginia, 1 in the third for Springfield, 2 in the fourth for Springfield. It's 3-0 in the seventh. It's for you to sit in the original scheduled doubleheader play. Earlier weekend, I know it's got rain suspended the first game. They're not even finished it. They're gonna call off even after 6. Make the second game, But I mean, they could make the second game in a doubleheader, but since they have to finish this one, they cannot do that, or don't want to do that. Erie 4-0 Chesapeake. Binghamton 4-0 report. 2-2 Herb. Charles Somerset 4-3. Richard Brixton 5 Ring. Right. Montgomery 5-3 Reds. Senators 7-3 Frisco. Akron 10-3 over. Richard. Ryan squad 7-2 Brown. Tulsa 11-7 Wizards. Arrow 4-2 Red. First Critics 7-2 Next is 7 Virginia. June 1 in the first. Next 1 in the second. 3 in the third. Drew 3 in the fourth. Instead 4. That's 2 in the sixth. Next 1 in the sixth. June 6 for Knox. Then Knox will score 1-7 7. Next 1 in the second. The other 7-5. Not June with 1 in the first. Then 2 in the second. 5 in or 1 in the second. 1 in the first for January, 2 in the second for Knox, and 4 in the fifth for Knox, 1 in the sixth for Knox, and 4 in the seventh for January. Knox wins game 1 over 9-4. For Columbus, Knox 1 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 7 in the sixth, and then Columbus scored 2 in the sixth, 2 in the seventh, and Black C 5 in the third. Columbus is good second in there. Black C 1 in the fourth, 4 in the seventh. Which defeats Springfield postponed. They're not playing these games in the second semester. Then Brooklyn 8-1 Vancouver 5-4 Eugene. Bowling Green 10-6 Red Sam 6-2 Green's 8-4 Hudsey. Ashford 10-6 Rainbow. Dean 3-2 Ricks. Patrick 3-1 Treasure. Lansing 7-6 Mission. So Ben 7-4 Rain. They come 8-3 Blake. Glass Rapids 3-2 Hudsey's. Fury 8-3 Wisconsin. Hillsborough 8-6 Husband. And Spokane 9-1 Tracy. Similarly, Palm Beach 7-6 Fort Marshall and Jupiter. Trust beats Columbia 8-4. Clear 6-0 Sam State 6-0 Brains. Pittsville 17-0 Chelsea. 5-1 Hickory. Indianapolis 2-1 Augusta. Rody 7-5 over Wilson. Fredericksburg 9-7 Philadelphia 15-4 Brazil. Norway Elder 2-0 Bear. San Jose 6-0 Fresno. And Chicago 16 stuff. Daytona beats Tampa 1-0. Daytona 1 in Lincoln. Tampa scores for Daytona. They won what a score only 1 so they won the second over Daytona 1 scored 2. So 2 in the second. Tampa 4 in the Tampa 2 in the second. And fourth thing Tampa 2. And then teammates 2 in the fifth. And they went for the 2. And then Rookie 2 Red Sox 10-9 returns. Yankees 2-4 Phillies. Pirates 13 hours. Nationals 9-2 Cardinals. Cardinals 2-3 Nationals game 2. Two shots of the completion rate 23. And then they played again on 30th. The Nationals spring training site. That's where rookie ball plays. It says the spring training sites of the MLB teams. And see what's similar. That's why the rookie ball plays first. Rookie ball play first in the early in the Florida complex leagues because the similar sites for teams that are in the Florida complex league for spring training, they just use they compete in the Florida league for spring training for Sinley most likely. They have other leagues in Sinley like California League, and they have the Carolina leagues. But typically in Sinley, they more play in most of the Florida teams play in the Florida complex. Use the spring training sets for Sinley and rookie ball. And then Blue Jays Tigers fight through Blue Jays. Minus 15 semesters. Rays 12-3 Rays. Rangers 6-2, and some are signings like names like Rangers, Red Roses, things like Diamondbacks, Cubs, Florida, Charlotte, where the Diamondbacks and Nuts. In some of these games, they're not prioritized. They prioritize more like the games played and more like that. And that's why 7 games because they want to make sure the games get played in because they're more and they get value for fans like 2 for 1. Like both the 1 ticket from the previous game, the game that got rained out, or that same day you get access to both games. They do that in minor league baseball so that more fans will come. And the fact is that they have cheap promotions like cheap dogs, like $1 hot dogs or $2 hot dogs, stuff like that. And they do it so that fans can come and support games, watch the games, and have like cheap specials. So people actually come to the games more. And it's awesome, like, yeah, I like that, they get the games more, and focus more on playing. It's not about playing, it's more about the game scenarios. The game scenarios. It's like more about the game scenarios, like getting some practice pitching, working on your pitches, working on your like plays in the field, working on like what's it like, in scenarios, because you can practice all you want in like practice scenarios, but in a real game, it's way different, They have Rockies 19 Rangers, or 7 out of the Red Sox, 6 for Brewers, and 8 Giants, 4-2 Red Sox, and Giants 8-6